The swamp is different at dusk. It breathes. The air is thick with moisture, curling against my skin, heavy with the sense of wet earth and decaying leaves. The trees stand tall and gnarled, their roots twisting through the shallow water like skeletal fingers. Fireflies bob lazily in the dim light, their glow flickering between the moss-draped branches. I step carefully, my boots sinking into the soft mud, careful not to lose my footing. I shouldn't have gone so deep into the swamp. I remind myself of this every time. Grandmother needs the pennyroyal to make the remedies that have kept us all healthy for years. I can't let her down. She uses it for everything: fevers, colds, and the aches in her joints when the weather changes. Pennyroyal oil, extracted from the leaves of the plant, is her go-to for its soothing properties. Sometimes she brews it into tea to ease discomfort. It's a remedy that has kept our family healthy for as long as I can remember. So I offered to go. The best pennyroyal grows deep in the swamp where the land is still wild, untouched. That's what Grandmother always says. She used to gather it herself when she was younger, before the wear of time made her body too slow and weary to venture this deep into the swamp. I promised her I'd be back before dark. The mist is creeping in, rolling low over the water in thick white tendrils. It pools around the cypress trees, curling along the ground, swallowing everything past a few feet. I crouch, plucking a sprig of pennyroyal, rubbing the leaves between my fingers. The sharp scent fills my nose, grounding me. I should turn back now. I have enough. But just as I reach for another, I hear it. A voice. Amelia. I froze for a moment. The word is swallowed by the mist, distant like it's drifting through water. My breath catches in my throat. It sounds like my brother. But Isaac is home, miles away, bundled in blankets by the fire. I left him there. I know I did. The cicadas have gone silent. Come look at this. The voice is further now, deeper in the swamp. It's gentle, almost curious, like Isaac found something he wants to show me. But it isn't him. My hands tighten into fists. I didn't move. Something shifts in the mist. A dark shape, far beyond the trees. My breath is shallow, heart hammering against my ribs as I forced myself to look. In the water, on a half-sunken rock, a silhouette rests. A woman. She sits with her back to me, her long, dark hair flowing down her back. Her skin is unnaturally pale, almost glowing against the murky water. She's motionless, unnervingly so, as if she has forgotten how to breathe. The mist swirls around her. The air feels wrong, thick and dense, pressing against my chest. My legs are locked in place, but every inch of me is screaming to run. A faint hum fills the air, eerie yet beautiful, like a distant lullaby woven with an unsettling undertone. It crawls under my skin, settling in my bones. My breath comes in short, shallow gasps. Amelia, I'm over here. The voice is softer now, closer, almost inside my head. The woman tilts her head ever so slightly. My stomach twists, a deep, instinctual dread settling in my gut. I take a slow step back, my boots squelching in the mud. The sound is deafening in the quiet. The woman's head snaps toward me. I don't see her face. I don't want to see her face. Then, without a sound, she moves, slipping from the rock and vanishing beneath the water. The moment she's gone, my body unfreezes. I turned and ran. The basket slips from my hand as branches lash at my arms, my feet struggling to find grip in the slick, shifting mud. My breath is ragged, my heart hammering so loudly I can barely hear anything else. I didn't look back. I didn't stop running until I saw the glow of Grandmother's lantern through the trees. The warmth of home flickered in the distance, a lifeline in the dark. Only then do I dare to pause, chest heaving, hands shaking. The swamp is silent. The mist remained, wrapped around the trees, swirling over the water, undulating like a living thing. I bolted the rest of the way home,